All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. So we got a setup already that I like on ES. I'm not sure if we'll get this retracement back into here, but I wanted to put our entry here. There is a 3-minute fair value gap that we currently just respected, and looks like might be all that price gives us. We'll have to wait and see here. But I do believe that the next draw on liquidity is going to be lower. Really short term, quick little analysis here. So we did deliver to that 1 hour fair value gap yesterday. Finally, we delivered to it on ES at the end of the day, before the day ended, and then we delivered to it on NQ after regular trading hours. So coming into today, we see the price sold off. Respected that 1 hour fair value gap after mitigating the internal buy side, the internal buy side inefficiency, and then this morning we had price create SMT here at these highs. We had NQ sweep this internal buy side liquidity here, but if you look at ES, we have SMT divergence that was formed at that same exact time. So therefore, I believe that the next draw is going to be lower. The weaker of the two is definitely ES. Even if you look at the way that it sold off from that 1 hour fair value gap, it is definitely more prominent and aggressive on ES. If I go to NQ, you'll see the difference. So for that reason, I'm kind of anticipating that in any sort of long bias scenario, we could end up seeing ES sweep those lows. We could see NQ come down, somewhere in here, and then end up creating bullish SMT for a long scenario. That's kind of my thought process at the moment. So we'll see if we get this set up. Like I said, it might only give us the 3-minute fair value gap right here, which is fine. At that point, once we take out sell side, that's when we can kind of flip our bias and start looking for potential bullish PD arrays. But yeah, this is what I got my eye on for right now. We are below New York midnight, obviously. For right now, I believe once we take out this sell side liquidity, really anything goes. It is only Tuesday. We had news come out earlier pre-market. We had two bearish news releases for the indices, and then one bullish. So we'll have to see how this all pans out. But all the news is done and over with. We got the macro running right now, and then we've got obviously silver bullet hour coming here in what, 2.5 minutes. So yeah, let's see if we get this pullback to this entry to go short. Coming back out here to the 15-minute time frame. I'll reset this. This is what I believe the next draw is going to be. All these stacked lows in the form of low resistance liquidity. Aw, you bitch. All right, well, delete this position, guys. Actually, real quick, let me just send a little update. Copy image. Oops. All right, so yeah, I'm going to delete this position. At this point, we've just ran out all targets. Looking at the 3-minute here. So yeah, it looks like this 3-minute was the setup. That would have been a little bit tricky. From swing high to swing low, it didn't even return to the level of premium. Let's see if there's anything on the 2-minute. Looks like there was a tiny little gap there. Wow. Yeah, fuck us, right? Nothing yet, though. I do like this order block right here. God, would have been sure nice to have something nested in there. Nested over top of that, like a fair value gap. 15, we're not going to see anything. There's not enough data there. We do have this inverse gap we could extend across. And we have this inverse gap we can extend across. Just finally broke through there. Let's go down to the 1 minute, 2 minute. Gotta say, guys, I like this order block a lot. I like that it's nested in there. Let's see what a long entry looks like from there. This is the 3 minute. Let's drop her down again. Something like that. Stop below these lows right here. Looking to then a target opening range, or even just you could target this high from earlier today. Just poked above that high. Relative equal highs here on ES there. I like that. I'm gonna get long here, guys. If we get a pullback, looks like I'll be doing just one contract. NQ. So yeah, looking to trade off this order block that's nested inside this inverse gap because we are not getting any bullish fair value gaps in here. Short term, you know, target taking levels would be like these lows. Oops. Let's see what that looks like. 1.5 R. Yeah, good spot to partial or remove risk inside this fair value gap. At these breaker lows, you know, this stop loss might be bigger than what is needed, truthfully. However, knowing that I'm really taking it off this breaker and this order block, and we have this other inverse gap kind of nested in here, I'm just trying to protect us with as much as possible, our stop loss, that is. You know, in a world where you're being really cautious, you just go ahead and just put it right below the low here, because that way you're protected by this order block, well, breaker block. This would be classic breaker because you got price coming up, putting in a high, go putting in a lower low, and then boom, we take out this high, putting in new high. So, but yeah, I'll put this trade on. I like it a lot. I think the next draw is going to be a correction back up here. After we took out all that sell side on ES, we have SMT formed. Like I said, I like this breaker. I said that originally on the 3 minute and 5 minute. I like that order block right there. Order block, breaker block, whatever you want to call it. Putting these relative equal highs on ES. I think those are good taken out. And NQ being the stronger of the two. Okay, great. So I did get entered in, guys. Like I said, I don't think it's crazy if price does come down into these levels. I just don't know if it's not really needed. That'd be a snipe. Oh, that'd be nice. Put a smile on my face. Make my day. Removing risk at these highs, guys. That internal buy side right there. I like that a lot. It's up to you. I mean, you could partial here. It's not really, it's like pretty much a 1-to-1. But I'm removing risk there. Removing risk there, I don't really see a need for us to come back down into here again. So if we did, I wouldn't really trust it as much. This has been really nice if we'd have caught that sell-off too. I mean, it would have just been beautiful, but... You know, hey, we do what we can. Oh, there we go. TP1. That was fast. All right, partial, guys. Right on. Still holding. I only have one contract on this, so kind of don't really have an option. I'm just going to hold. But yeah, guys, I'll close my MetaTrader position if it gets me on a break even here. Let's see. Can we get this to hold for us? Nice reaction there. So, like, if price does return here, I mean, I really would expect it to probably head here. More than likely, but you just never know. All right, I'm going to take a small little partial again right there, guys. TP2. But yeah, just looking at this internal buy side as the next great target. I mean, there's nothing else in here. There's no really inefficiencies at all. one little one right here on the 2-minute that just got tapped. But we already noticed that it lined up with that equilibrium, so we partialed slightly there if you wanted. So yeah, man, that's it. There's a little 5-minute gap up here at the high here. So you kind of have this 5-minute gap here, this implied for value gap with these wicks overlapping on the 5. So it's a good area. We'll see if we can get there. I think it definitely makes sense. You know what I mean? I might just close this top step one out. I want to see if we can reach into this volume imbalance here on the 5-minute. Let's see. Just because I've been neglecting, like, TP1's getting hit and then like not getting anything on this has really not been fun. This should put me over a 1% gainer if we can get to here. Probably was really close right there. What I will do personally, only for the top step account, I'm not going to do this on the MetaTrader account, but if this were to displace fair value gap overlapping here in BPR, I would close this. I would close this because I haven't partialed on it yet. I've taken 2 partials on MetaTrader. I would leave MetaTrader. I would just let this get hit if it's going to get hit at this point. So I'm making that clear ahead of time if this happens, but hopefully that's not the case. We just keep ripping up. Alright, I closed the top step trade, but I'm still in my MetaTrader. I'm just going to let it ride. If we come down to here and close, or if we come down here below this low, I'll close it. So we'll see how it shapes up. That's why I'm a little bit like, I can't give you a straightaway answer. Like, I don't know. I think we could be in the expansion, just depending on how the day closes. We got a whole PM session to go. So will I be surprised to see that much volume? Kinda, but like I said, crazier things have happened. Oh yeah, oh yeah, not looking great. Oh yeah, get ready, brace for impact. There it is, ding, I'm out. Perfect. All right, 2 TPs hit, stop in profit, got a little extra on top. I think this thing is probably headed for these sell side lows, at least. Where it is from there, I don't really know where it's headed from there. Truthfully, probably, you know, this external low, I would think. For ES, same thing. And then from there, like I said, I don't really know. We have to just wait and see how price plays out over PM session. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade PM. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But what I would do if I were you guys is, if you are set to trade PM session, is I would look to, you know, maybe let a lunch low form in here. Mark out your lunchtime high and low, which is right now, that's the lunchtime high. And then wherever the lunch low forms. But, you know, you could wait and see if that first lunch macro, PM session macro comes through, sweeps lunch low, 1, these internal lows. And then if you get a bullish PDA rate to form off of there, you still have SMT in your favor with NQ, so I would look to long that probably if you can. But otherwise, maybe you caught the sell-off today. A couple people did that they were on earlier, or at least one guy did for sure. Caught the sell-off on ES, and then obviously we got this winning trade on NQ today. So, you know, also don't push it. Don't be greedy, and give profit back to the market. We're gonna stack our wins as much as we can after a losing week last week. So that's the plan, guys. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you guys need anything, reach out. Feel free to, you know, drop any screenshots or messages in the Discord and at me or whatever you guys want to do. But if you are trading today, be safe, be smart, don't be silly, don't be greedy either. But have an amazing day, everybody. If you need anything, reach out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing Tuesday. Peace out.